Hello, gorgeous girlfriends. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are talking about how to dress taller and look taller instantly without having to wear painful high-heeled shoes. I don't know about you. I'm in my late 40s. I'll be 49 this year, and I am done with wearing uncomfortable shoes just to look stylish. I live in New York City. I walk a lot. Can't do it. I'm also 5'3.5". So I could do with the height. So if you are one of those women who really want to look taller, but just don't know how to do it and can't wear high heels, don't want to wear high heels or whatever it is, then stay tuned with me. I'm so excited to share my tips with you. So for those of you who are live, let me know that you are live in the comments below. For those in the replay, welcome. It's so good to have you. So listen, ladies, I get a lot of comments on social media around women should love the bodies that they have. We should all accept ourselves. We shouldn't want to change ourselves. And yes, I am in agreement with that. I have been styling women for 20 years, all different shapes, sizes, and ages. And I really do believe that we can love the bodies we have right now, today, in the life stage that we're in with the bodies that we have. What I also have found in my many years of styling women is that when women are wearing the right clothes that suit their body shape, this is so much easier to do. I mean, when last did you go jeans shopping and try on a whole bunch of jeans, right? You try on some jeans and you hate your butt. You try on other jeans and you love your butt. Same butt, different jeans. So that stands to reason then that clothing can make a difference about how we feel about our bodies. Should it be? I don't know, but it just is. And so if you are here, if you want to learn how to love the height that you are and still look taller and feel fabulous, then you're in the right place. Now, if you want to hear more of what I'm talking about, wait until a little bit later because I'm going to be sharing a way that you can do more of a deep dive into these tips and find out some more. But today we're just going to talk about some basic tips on how to dress taller. Now, I am wearing the dress that I wore last week. You may recognize it, but I'm actually going to, and I couldn't do it. I don't want to come on straight away on a video wearing the wrong thing. But essentially, if I were to wear this dress, okay, and I am wearing flat nude shoes, which by the way is a good thing. Nude shoes elongates the legs, it makes the legs look longer, it's fantastic. But if I were to wear the dress like this, okay, it is going to make me look shorter. So what we're going to focus on today in this video are two basic principles, and I'm going to show you some examples, some practical examples that will demonstrate this. But really what we want to do is we want to emphasize our waists, not our tummies, so don't panic. I'm going to talk about that. In fact, I have a workshop coming up soon. I'll tell you a little bit about it later in the video where we're going to deep dive on how to disguise the tummy. But really what we want to do is we want to emphasize the waist and we want to make our legs look longer. And one of the reasons why emphasizing the waist is so important is because it makes our legs look longer, which is fabulous. It's a really surefire way. Now, this example, this dress, is a brilliant example of that. Now, I am having a blow today, I'll be honest, and the tendency is to go, oh, I just want to wear something big and baggy. Okay, so if you're around your house, that's fine. But if you want to look your best, this is not the way to do it, let me tell you. So let me show you the difference. I'm going to do two things. So first of all, I'm taking this belt. Now, I'm actually working on, in fact, I'm just launching my new belt collection. And I'm a passionate advocate for belts because look at how this transforms this. Now, ladies, when you're wearing a belt, what you don't want to do is wear it here. Okay, that's not your waist. I know we've become a little bit confused about what is our waist because we've been wearing hipsters for a long time, right? Well, those of us who've been around for hipsters. Okay, so you want to go way up into your waist, high up into your waist. You want to feel, put your hands, in fact, if you're holding your phone and watching this, take one of your hands and just put it in the narrowest part. Right up here, that is your waist. That's what you want to emphasize. Look at the difference when I do that. Okay, and just a second, I'm going to pull this through. I'm not going to secure it. We don't really need to see this completely secured. But look at the difference that it makes automatically when we have that. Now, I can also rouge this up a little bit. I can maneuver it. It's great because it will conceal the tummy. It also really helps that I'm wearing a print. By the way, prints in the right styles are a girl's best friend. We're going to be talking a lot about that inside of the workshop I'll tell you about just now. It's free, so you want to hear about it. Okay, now look at already. Now I'm still wearing my flat shoes, my flat nude shoes, you can see. Still wearing my shoes, but automatically I'm looking taller. What's the difference? Well, I have to find my waist. When you define your waist, when you give yourself shape, this makes your legs appear like they start from here as opposed to down here where your top is. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can take this even further. And before you all panic, like I said in the beginning, I'm not into uncomfortable high heel shoes, but man, if you can give me extra height with comfort, I'm going to take it. And really, fantastically, these platforms are in at the moment. I love them regardless of whether they are in or not. They give me height, they are super comfortable, they work for my lifestyle, they work for my personal style. But when a fashion does come in that is suitable for what I really like and it's suitable for my body shape and my personal style, I'm going to stock up on them because they won't be available for a while. Next, it will be stilettos are back in fashion, and you won't find a single shoe like this anywhere unless you're getting thrifted stuff, which is also a great way. Sometimes it's hard to get shoes thrifted though. So, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these platforms on. They are a little dirty because I went to a concert last night. They're actually really easy to clean just with baby wipes or wet wipes is perfect. I'm also not going to tie them just because you don't need to see the whole look tied, right? You just need to see what I'm at and what I'm trying to demonstrate. Okay, so now look at this look. Oh my hat, right? Isn't this amazing? So this automatically adds 2.5 inches of height. It is really comfortable. Like girls, I mean, I can dance in these. I've even gone for a walk in Central Park in them. They are that comfortable. And they're in fashion now. So even my sneakers are platform. I mean, you can just get them in almost any kind of shoe. Now, I understand if this is not your kind of vibe, that's absolutely fine. But if it is your personal style, this is an easy way to add height. You may want to get something smaller. It doesn't have to be so chunky. It could be a slight little platform, a slight little wedge, something like that is going to be more comfortable for you and it's going to give you the extra height. However, if that's not the thing, then just wear nude shoes. Flat nude shoes will do wonders because it will draw the eye down the body, make your legs look like your feet look like they're an extension. No, your shoes look like they're an extension of your leg and they will make you look taller. Now, if I wanted to really take this look to the next level, then I could go with nude platform shoes or metallic. Metallic is actually very suitable and metallic can look like an extension as well. Somehow that just works. So it could be a silver, it could be rose gold. I've actually got a rose gold pair, a similar, not the same kind of thing, and they definitely make my legs look taller. Okay, so let's talk about the next one. And I'm going to be talking about jeans. Now, first of all, before I show you the next example, I just want to add this to the stream so that you can see it. Now, in this example, these photographs I took a while back, but you can see how not to wear a flared jean. Now, a flared jean is coming back in fashion. Yay! I'm so excited. Wide leg is back in fashion. All different types of pants and jeans are coming back in style. It's no longer just skinny. But you can see that if you're wearing something baggy and wearing a flared jean and wearing a flat shoe, it's not going to make you look taller. Whereas wearing something more slim leg, a skinny or something like that with a more fitted top that nips into the waist, maybe with a tiny bit of a heel, those ones are actually really comfortable for me so I can wear them. That will make you look taller. Now, let me show you a more modern version of that. And I'm going to actually literally get change and let me just see. I see, oh, hey, Celestial, so great to see you. Celestial says I don't have a waist and Doc Martens have a thicker sole. Yes, correct. Celestial, that's a great point. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways. And listen, you're going to want to come to the workshop because we're going to be talking about that. You can fake a waist. You easily can fake a waist. There are a number of ways that you can do that. And even with belts, for instance, for argument's sake, you could wear a belt. So thank you for that question. Just before I move on to the next example. See, this is why I like live. It's so impactful. What you can do is you can actually take a belt that is not as thick, or it's just thick in one part, and go into this type of look. This may work really well for you, but if it doesn't, the next top's sure going to work, I promise you. And you can fake a waist. I also, let me just tell you a little secret, I'm actually pretty straight up and down. There is not much waist definition, and that's why I really love to go and cinch in my waist. But look at how that, you see, so, and you can maneuver this. You could even do it like that. You could do it like that, so it does the half. It is super, super easy to fake a waist. I'm telling you. Anyway, we'll chat more about that. I'll tell you about that in a second. Okay, so I'm going to step out of the shot a little bit and just put on some other clothes. This is the fun thing, girls, about live. In fact, I do this on QVC as well, believe it or not. But they cut away from me. I just tell the producer, don't worry, I have underpinnings on, so I won't flash anybody. And just be careful of that. So they tend to be on their guard and make sure that I'm not flashing anyone. All right, I'm almost done. I think so. If I'm not going to fight with this cami. Okay. All right, so now this is how not to wear flare jeans. Listen, I think flare jeans are phenomenal. Flare jeans are a great way for a short girl to elongate her legs and to look taller. But this is not how to do it. Okay, again, I'm going to put on some flat shoes. I have no shoes on at the moment. Let me just put on some flat nudes. Flat nudes do help, let me just say, but it's not going to rescue this situation. So what's wrong with this? Well, first of all, this is just like there's no waist defining here, right? Okay, and even though these are high-waisted jeans, you can't tell that they are high-waisted jeans. What's also wrong is that these jeans are way too long for me if I'm wearing them with flat shoes. Okay, so what that does is it bunches at the bottom and it makes it look really bad. The one challenge with flared jeans, and this is the truth with wide leg as well, is that you are going to need to be aware of the shoes that you wear. So if you really love a pair of flared jeans and you actually want to wear both flats and heels, I would actually recommend buying two and have one for your flats and one for your heels. That makes it super easy. If they're really expensive, maybe you want to find in between, somewhere in between. But if you can find them at in a way that fits your budget, great. But a pair of jeans that fits well is really worthwhile investing in. Okay, so now I'm going to transform this look. So first of all, this is a high-waisted. I love high-waisted. It gives a suck into the tummy, okay? And if it has stretch, it's not going to be so uncomfortable. And it also makes my legs appear longer, which is really cool. Now, I just want a little disclaimer here. I don't normally wear white on its own, and I don't normally wear black on its own. So I'm wearing a bright red lip because that will bring some color to my face. You know this whole thing of every woman must have a white buttoned-up blouse. I don't attest to that. I happen to have this one because it's a sample. Okay, so it's a lovely sample though. Let me show you. All right, so this does have some waist definition, but as you can see, and this is important, the volume, I'm still getting all of this volume and volume on the bottom. It's about balancing your volume, ladies. If you're going to wear something that has volume, then you want the volume to be kind of in either the top or the bottom. So for argument's sake, if I was wearing this blouse here that Stella's wearing, I love this blouse. It's a little bit longer. I definitely would wear a belt to just define. It does have an A-line, so it doesn't have to have a belt. It does have that A-line feel, but the belt is going to make my legs longer. And I would wear a skinny jean with this, or a slim leg, or something more skinny. To have volume and volume for a short girl, listen, tall, fabulous, can probably get away with it. Not for us short girls. Generally, we need to choose the place we're going to have the volume. So I love the volume at the bottom because this can actually make my legs look like they go on forever, but I need to balance it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I'm just having to look at the screen and see how I do this. This is such a fun trick. So you can basically, and you can wear a cami on underneath, obviously, because you'll see what I mean in a moment. You can pull it Okay, now this one's got more volume on the one side because of that little detail, which is really cool. But look at how fun this is. Now, I quite like this sticking out here because this can just hide the tummy area if you're feeling self-conscious about the tummy, but you can also tuck it under. This is a little tricky with this blouse because there's an extra asymmetrical flare on the side, which gives it that extra fabric. But look at the difference, okay? Look at that difference. Now, hold on, I just want to tuck this in. You see how that can do, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull it out because I quite like this because it's hiding some tummy. It's giving some tummy reveal. Also, I'm going down the body, very centerizing, anything that draws it out down the body is going to make you look taller. Okay, and now I'm going to change my shoes again and put on these miracle platforms. Love them, love them. Okay, let's just see. And I have frayed these jeans. I did have to cut them because they were too long for me. And they are frayed edge. They've also got like a slit on the side, which is quite cool. These I actually got at a thrift store. It's amazing what you can find at a thrift store. Okay, so look at the difference there. Look at how much taller. So obviously, automatically with this, it's going to make me look taller because I'm shortening the length. I'm defining my waist. See, so Celestial, for instance, you're saying you don't have a waist. This is a great way to fake a waist. And if you've got a cami on underneath, nothing's sticking out. And if you've got high-waisted jeans, you're not going to have that kind of roll that's sticking out anywhere. You can tuck it, make sure it's rolled at the back. I can't see, so hopefully it does look decent at the back. I've done it correctly at the back. But look at how this automatically makes me look so much taller. All right. Now the jeans, the flare is going over my platform shoes, and it makes my legs look like they go on forever, even though I have a 2-inch platform on underneath that. So these are tips, these are ways that you can automatically look taller without having to wear without having to wear painful high heel shoes. And if you do want to, you can wear this with flats. Just make sure that the length is the right length. So what is the right length? Well, you want it just to touch your shoe, maybe to cover your shoe slightly, but the last thing you want is for it to drag on the ground or to bunch up at the bottom here, right? Because that is going to make you look shorter immediately. It just changes the line. You want that nice long line going down the body. Super, super important. So ladies, if you have found this useful, I just want to invite you, and it's free, let me say. I'm holding a workshop on magic tricks to disguise your tummy. And this is on Tuesday. It's coming up this week, Tuesday at 7 p.m. EST time. It is free, but you do need to register. So you can get the link for those of you who are live on YouTube. You can get the link in the description below. I've put it in the description box. For those of you who are live on Facebook or watching this in replay on Facebook, you can go to my website, tracygoldfashiontips.com, and it's Tracy Gold spelled as it is on the screen. It's Tracy, gold is in the color, fashiontips.com, and you will see it on the homepage. There is a link to the workshop. You can go there, see all the details. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be talking about disguising the tummy. And of course, we'll be talking about all sorts of other things because it's an interactive session. So I'm going to share more of what I spoke about in the video, which is actually below on the Eventbrite. It's in Eventbrite. You'll be able to see the video. I'm going to be sharing more than what's on social media, the stuff I share with my clients. I'm a stylist. This is what I share with my clients. It's not going to be shared on social media. And then I'm going to give you an opportunity, those that are there at the workshop, to come on Zoom with me live, to put your cameras on, and we're going to workshop some of the tips that I'm sharing with you, because it's about implementation. It's all very well for you to go, oh, well, that's great for you, Tracy, because you are, you're shorter, maybe you're taller than me, or you are thinner than me, or you're younger than me, or whatever the case is, but I have XYZ. So we're going to learn from each other, because when we as women come together, we realize, A, we're not alone, because all of us have got struggles that we have, and B, that we can learn to dress in a way that suits our body shape, so we can encourage each other and learn from each other and have fun. And there may be another woman at the workshop who has a much more similar body shape to you, and these tips are going to be super helpful for you. So join us. It's going to be tracygoldfashiontips.com. You can go there. If you are on YouTube, just check in the description box. That's the description box underneath the video. I think you need to just click on a little thing. Anyway, just go to my website if it's easier for you. Sometimes the description is kind of hard to find. I know women often say that about description boxes. So I would love to have you there. It's going to be so much fun. And hey, if you want to look at belts, then feel free to go to also my website, because there is a link on the home page to my belt collection. It's just launched, and I'm going to be doing some how to style those belts videos coming up soon as well, so check that out. I'd also love to hear what are the topics that you would love to hear on these Friday lives. Let me know in the comments whether it's in the replay or live. We have coming up, I'm going to be doing one on finding the perfect pair of jeans in 2022. Because the jean trends have changed. As I said, I'm really excited about that. Yay! But you may be a little confused about it, right? Because first there was just skinny, skinny, skinny and skinny. And now there's skinny, there's boot leg, there's wide leg, there's slim leg, there's crop, there's long, there's all those kind of things. So which are the perfect jeans for you, for your body shape? We'll be doing that coming up soon. We're going to be doing one on what is my body shape, because I'm not a fruit. So we'll talk about that. And then I'm thinking of doing one on personal style, like how to figure out your personal style. So many people say, oh, dress for your personal style. So how do you figure out your personal style? So let me know if those topics appeal to you, and if you have other topic ideas, I would love to hear from you. Put in the comments. Let me quickly just check. Shara says, I love your petite clothes. I wish there was a designer that made cute transitional pieces, something in between junior and grandma, if you catch my drift. Shana, I absolutely catch your drift. And you know what? You want to join the workshop, because I just did a live last week on how to look fashionable without looking like you raided your daughter, granddaughter, or mother's closet, right? So I hear you. Absolutely, we want to look at that. So join me, because you can actually go and check that out, I think, on Facebook and on YouTube, Tracy Gold Fashion Tips or Tracy Gold Show. You can find me on YouTube and go and check that video out. And join us for the workshop, because we're going to be talking about all such things. So ladies, thank you so much. It's been wonderful to have you here today. Thank you for the comments. Feel free, even if you're watching in the replay, to post your comments, to post your questions. I will get to them. Have a wonderful weekend, girls. Take care. Bye-bye.